Once upon a time, there was a beautiful Aztec princess named Xochiquetzal who lived in the great city of Tenochtitlan. She was beloved by all of the people, for she was wise and kind. One day, the princess ventured into the forbidden temple in the city, curious about what lay beyond the mysterious portal that had been sealed for so many years. She stepped through the portal, and was suddenly overcome with a strange feeling. Suddenly, she was whisked away by a strange force, and when she awoke, she found herself in a strange new world. She was surrounded by towering buildings, cars, and people who spoke a language she could not understand. Xochiquetzal had been transported thousands of years into the future. The princess was filled with sadness, for she had been taken away from her home and her people. She searched for the portal, desperate to find a way back, but it was nowhere to be found. She was all alone in a strange and unfamiliar land. But even in her despair, Xochiquetzal was determined to find a way back to her home. She spent years studying the science and magic of the new world, and eventually she learned enough to create a portal of her own. Finally, after 15,000 years, Xochiquetzal was able to return home. But, when she arrived back in Tenochtitlan, she found that her people were no longer there. The city was empty and silent. But Xochiquetzal was not deterred. She used the ancient magic she had learned in the future to bring her people and the city back to life. As she entered the temple, she found herself surrounded by the vibrant life she once knew. Xochiquetzal had saved her people and the city she once knew. She was hailed as a hero and a savior, and she was known throughout the land as the Aztec princess who had returned from the future.